Welcome to 0 to 60.
I'm Matt McChesney. I am the owner and operator of 60 Football Academy and 60 Equipment. Played at the University of Colorado from 2004. 6 years in the National Football League on both sides of football.
I'm Matt McChesney. This is 0 to 60. That is Coach Prime. We are at the University of Colorado. Brother, thank you so much.
All right. 0 to 60. We're rolling. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to 0 to 60 on the Believe Network. I am Matt McChesney. My man Bailey is on the ones and twos. We'll be joining us here shortly. Bailey's doing a great job with all the verticals and blowing the show up, and couldn't be more appreciative of all the hard work he's doing. You can join the Dungeon family for $2.99. Make sure you become a member. The subs and the super chats are open on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you like and subscribe. Our numbers are getting huge on YouTube. So I'm really excited about the future of that. And we got a lot to talk about here on the Monday edition of 0 to 60. So let's pay some bills real quick, and we're fucking rolling. Let's pay some bills right off the bat before we get going there. Bet Online is our title sponsor. They have been since day one, and they do a great job. They're the number one source for all of your betting needs this season, especially with that lull between, the end of basketball and hockey and football season where it's just baseball. You can really go in and find the best odds on baseball, golf, soccer, and your top fights in the UFC and the MMA, and, of course, boxing. Every stat, every matchup, everything you need to make an educated bet and try and win yourself some coin is right there at Bet Online. They do an unbelievable job of supporting their clientele, not just trying to bank off of them. They want you to make money. Look, you can also, when you're done, gambling on sports, if you do like to, yell a little monkey, you can go play a little online 21, a little blackjack. You can go to 150 slot games, go test your luck there. Bet Online is the number one source for all of your sporting needs. And if you go use the promo code BLEAV, that's BLEAV, you will get a 50% free bet credit on your first deposit up to $250. That's a pretty good deal. Bet Online, the game starts here and we roll.
All right, Matt, we're here on 0 to 60 on this Monday. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. We're going on live on TikTok as well, so get those numbers up. Everybody get involved the best you can. We got a lot to talk about here, B, before I go to practice and get these boys right. So let's go, homie.
All right, yeah. For those watching, this is going to be a good one. The title of the show is this Colorado Football Real Life GTA Grand Theft Auto. There's an article that came out from Athlon Sports with several headlines, and social media has lost their minds. Shocking. And we're going to break this down headline by a little accusation by accusation here. Let's start at the beginning here. Colorado's real life Grand Theft Auto here. I'm going to go ahead and read what they said. So, oh boy, some players aren't suited for prime time, or at least that's what the CU staff wants everyone to believe. But conversations with those who've left Boulder reveals the true nature of the culture within the Buffalo's program. A few former players have spoken anonymously, shocking, to Athlon, fearing retaliation if they went on the record. All right, here we go, unquote. It's like a real-life Grand Theft Auto video game, one former player said. There are many distractions with fights, guns, and money floating around. The environment is unlike any I've come from before. Matt, your thoughts?
All right, bro. So look, bring up the Alton Sports thing that has all the stuff on it. Mm-hmm. All right, look. First of all, this sounds like a good college football team to me. Mm-hmm. Okay? Usually you have kind of problems. When I was there, we had tons of problems because we had a bunch of fucking heathens on our team and the majority of us have NFL pensions. So I'm sorry, but that's number one. Number two, this is all anonymous. So the more I've thought about it, after talking this morning on Coach JB's show, the anonymous part of it is funny to me. Like if you hide behind anonymity like this, you're a bitch. Like facts. I hate anonymous motherfuckers. Say what you're supposed to say. If you hide behind like a fake name and a fake picture and talk shit on social media, you're an anonymous bitch. Like, anonymity is so played out to me. But look, when you give young kids NIL money, they're going to gamble it. So do I think that maybe somebody wants their money and somebody else got their ass kicked? Yeah, that's probably something that could have happened. I mean, I'm going to ask Savion Washington, because I worked with him, if he got in a fight with Jordan Seaton, like, to allegedly bully, proving his manhood. I would be real eager to, like, I hope that one of the beat writers asked Jordan Seaton how it feels to be bullied. Because personally, I think Jordan Seaton's a bad motherfucker and just playing really well, and he's starting as a freshman. I think Jordan Seaton's going to look at them and go, do you think motherfuckers can bully me? So I think that's pretty ridiculous too. So, like, you're bullying Jordan Seaton, and that's not the kind of guy that Savion is either. Savion's a really laid back cat that, like, just is there at work, and he transferred to Syracuse. So I'm not saying they didn't fight, but, like, bullied, you're bullying Jordan Seaton. I don't believe that shit at all. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read what they said here. This is what they said about the Seaton Savion Washington situation. This violence often seemed to come from personal vendettas, but not always. Jordan Seaton, another 5-star recruit, was allegedly bullied into proving his manhood and picked to fight former CU lineman Savion Washington. In April, the two were said to have exchanged blows, leaving both bloody. Witnesses described it as two bears scrapping for food.
Oh my God, two teammates fought. Well, are you fucking serious with this shit?
It's unbelievable.
The fights in the locker room when I was there were fucking epic, dog.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't fight, is anybody watching all these training camp fights? Everyone's fighting all over the place. Football players are aggressive, mean fucking assholes. Mm-hmm. Okay. And especially, I don't think that the bully part needs to be thrown in there. It makes Jordan sound like he's not a tough guy. Like, that's fucking bullshit. So I'd be pissed off if I was Seaton. Like, you think I'm getting bullied, motherfucker? I don't think so. Yeah. And then look, the culture of a real life Grand Theft Auto, and that's anonymous, right?
Mm-hmm.
What granola fucking asshole walk on from fucking Cherry Creek or wherever decided to chime in with that stupid ass, soft ass quote? It's like a real time Grand Theft Auto. Shut up, pussy. Shut up, dog. No one's jacking cars in the parking lot and shooting people and shit. There's no fucking police helicopters over the facility. All right. Now, do I think that they're gambling and having fun and living it up? Yeah, I do. And you know what? That's what happens when you have a lot of really good players and the national media's attention. And, you know, like, it's what it is, dog. Go back and look at any great program, and they're all going to have problems off the field. Mm-hmm. Georgia's like a walking traffic fucking violation. Mm-hmm. And they just can't keep their fucking hand out of the blender. So I think that the anonymous aspect of this is bullshit. Alton Sports, like, it's obviously working because it's clickbait, but this is some bullshit. Like, I'd be pissed off if I was Coach Prime. And look, just keep this shit going. Everybody, all the hate and vitriol and throwing fucking mud at that CU, keep it going, because all it's going to do is piss them off and motivate them anymore. And I think that they're really good. The more I've watched, the more I talk to them, the more behind the fucking curtain information that I have that I ain't telling y'all. Bro, I think they're going to be a really fucking good football team. The offensive line work I saw today in one-on-ones, they are locking people down.
Oh, no.
Like Jordan Seaton's getting bullied out there. So this is fun to talk about, I guess, but a $10,000 gambling debt, all right. Like, I'm sorry, but if I was in college and I had a $10,000 like bill or a $10,000 fucking receipt, and you owe me 10 G's and you don't pay me, I'm probably whipping your ass too.
Yeah, that's
what are you talking about? Like, this is just it's so fucking soft that people that buy into this. Now, the Cormani McClain thing. Mm-hmm. Do you know what happens to softies that run their mouth and don't play hard and don't go to class? And he's doing it at Florida too, right? I applaud you, Shiloh. Thank you. Yeah. I applaud you for being a leader and smacking his ass in the face. And this isn't the place for you. I don't have a problem with it at all. You've got to fucking weed out the turds, and that he is Captain fucking Turd. So again, all the softies are gonna You can't don't put hands on people and everybody be nice and you're advocating violence. You're fucking right. I am. I'm advocating extreme fucking violence.
Mm-hmm. Football is violent. And let me go ahead and read what they said about Cormani McClain. And I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, that Cormani said that this is BS, but we'll find out here. Cormani was taking a lot of heat from everyone, said the former player, anonymously, obviously. At the same time, Coach Prime was saying he was in the doghouse and needed to improve. Cormani was getting bullied by Shiloh Sanders. After the Oregon State game.
What is this bullied shit? What?
It's a lot of
victim mentality. You're not being bullied. You're being led.
It's a lot of victim mentality shit.
17-year-old kid. Shiloh is a fucking veteran. He's a leader on the team. Cormani's a turd. You're not being bullied. You're a fucking pussy. You're a punk, and we don't have time for this shit. We don't have a spot for that guy on the team. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to bully Jordan Seaton into fighting? Like, go fight him. Go fight him. Go fight. You really fucking believe that happened? Dude, come on.
Bullying shit. Miss me with that. I don't know. I don't see that happening. That's hilarious.
They're bullying me. Shut up, bitch. No wonder he got fucking slapped.
Cormani was getting bullied by Shiloh Sanders. After the Oregon State game, Shiloh slapped him several times, which left Cormani screaming, "I'm going to kill you," repeatedly. After that, you could tell he wasn't mentally there. It's hard when the coaches you trust are calling you derogatory names on the practice field.
Oh, my God, dude. Get your soft ass out of here with this fucking shit, dude. Done. The coaches are yelling at me, called me a bad word. Come on. Isn't Cormani from like fucking Dade County?
Yeah, he's from Florida.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. You didn't have a coach that ever yelled at you and cursed at you? Get the fuck out of here with this, dude. This is the softest, it's like the softest story I've ever heard. And it's just trying to pile on to you. So fuck Alton Sports. This is a busted ass story, punk motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I've never heard of Athlon Sports until today, or until I read the story over the weekend. Because I'm like,
let's just make some more shit up.
There you have it.
Next.
All right. Let's move forward here. Deion Sanders is addressing his team during practice, and he talked about how, obviously when you're playing football, especially at a high level, they're going to tell you to lay off the quarterback. But he also said to lay off of Travis Hunter in practice, not to touch him specifically. Take a listen.
As we having contact. Take care of your guys. Like I'm going to tell you, do not touch the receivers. Don't get near the quarterback and leave Travis alone. We got that?
Sir.
We understand that?
Sir.
I'm not playing favors. I'm just being 100. It is what it is. When you get to the next level, every quarterback is worth $250 million, right? You think they're going to let you touch it? All right, so let's play like we're on the next level.
Matt, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, we talked about this on Friday a bit, but they shouldn't hit Travis Hunter, and you stay the fuck away from Shedeur, and don't light up the receivers. Let them run after they catch the ball, and be physical to a point. And at this point, everybody knows who's tough. And he's right, 100%. And that is also not foreign. This is the way it operates at every fucking practice everywhere. They just happen to be recording everything. So, yeah, he's correct 150,000%.
No doubt.
There's not really a whole lot to elaborate on with that one either.
Oh, yeah. No, I just wanted to bring it up and kind of
get the fuck away from Travis Hunter. If all those guys stay healthy, judging by the offensive line play that I'm seeing, this offense is going to put up major fucking points, bro.
No doubt. I'm with you on that. They got a lot of weapons that we're going to really find out about this season. One of them is, we're going to talk about the run game here. Running back transfer from Ohio State, Dallin Hayden, was asked about, how he feels the CU run game will be improved this season. Take a listen.
Dallin, I'm sure when you were doing research into what school you should go to transfer to, you saw this is probably one of the worst rushing offenses in the country last year. What gave you confidence that you could come in here and turn that around?
We have a new scheme this year, a new OC, so I feel like the run game will be a whole lot better, and I know I could help that. So,
do you feel like there's an emphasis on running the football?
I agree.
Yeah, it's a big emphasis because in football, it might be a pass first game, but you can't get the pass game going if you can't get the run going. So, yeah, it's a big emphasis for sure.
Man, he said a big emphasis on the run. What do you think?
I've been saying this from day one. They went out and got 5 new cats, and the 2 guards are nasty. Nasty. Myers and Brown are not fucking around at all. Seaton really looks good at tackle. Zelinkus at center is a dude. They got some depth. They got some guys they can rotate in. Coach Lodeholt has them moving in the right direction. He is doing a great job. And again, they've got a now it's not Coach Lewis's scheme is different than Coach Schumer, period. So the OC with more of an NFL background is going to support the quarterback differently. So I think that they're going to be in the gun a lot, but they're also going to be in a vertical run game presence a lot. So Sam Hart's going to be a huge part of this because he's a good blocking tight end. Yeah. And last year we had good tight ends, but not from a blocking perspective. We couldn't block our way out of a wet paper bag at tight end last year. So that hurt us bad.
Yeah.
But look, I think that they are primed to have a huge year. He's going to get a ton of carries. And again, when Shedeur doesn't have to do everything, he's going to be able to do anything. And I'm going to keep fucking saying that.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. Do you think Hayden's going to be running back 1?
I don't really care who the starting running back is. The starting running back should just be whatever package is out there. Just whoever's getting the work and whoever's a hot hand is should get the work.
Yeah, no doubt. You're sticking to the 1 yard a carry. That improvement this year.
They're gonna average 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I could shoot with Seaton and Brown and Myers.
If they can run the football like that, which I do think they can, it is going to be almost impossible to play defense against this team because you're going to have to put an extra guy in the box to stop the run, and that's going to force single coverage on Horn and Shepard and Travis Hunter and all these other freaks. So, yeah, let's get to this part. Start it over.
All right,
this was awesome.
What happened?
Get to some of the reps.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just stop. There you go.
Nice.
Nice and smooth. Seaton has a really good set here on one of these where he just totally locks the guy down. Now, look, pass rush is a defensive drill. If you can't win in pass rush, when you go to pass rush and you can't win, you're an offensive lineman. Like, that's what it is. So, because it's really different when we can run draws and screens and the tempo of the game at you. But watch Seaton's set right here. It really looks like he's getting bullied to me. Just run his ass by.
Yeah, I don't see any bullying there.
This is a great set right here. And then he dumps his ass and gets in a fight. Bull rusher. And, never mind. Wrong one.
The front.
Wrong one, coach.
So this one.
That is, I really like 67 a lot. Yeah. I think that kid is going to be a hell of a player for us. He's a mean bastard, too. I like him.
Yeah, I like him.
This is what I'm talking about. They look different. They just act different. They're rotating a lot of guys at different spots to see who can fit what. So, and Coach Lodeholt has them right, bro. Coach Lodeholt's, he was a mean prick when he played, and he's going to have that, really, really oozing out of the pores of this offensive line. So I'm telling you, just be prepared because this offense is going to be fucking lethal.
Yeah, no doubt. It will be lethal. Speaking of this offense, Shiloh Sanders, this kind of funny clip, was talking to OC Pat Shurmur, kind of teasing him, trying to get some offensive reps, but take a listen here.
Nobody's going to block but me. For every three blocks I need, I'm gonna put a blocker with a yellow jersey. Now I need one target for every 3 blocks.
Okay, I showed that just to, kind of bring up Shiloh Sanders here. I wanted to kind of discuss Shiloh with you. Do you feel as though, do you think he'll play this season? Like, I don't know what's the deal with his injury. We haven't heard much. So, like, what's his timetable? Do you think
he's going to play this season?
No, because so for example, on Coach JB show, Dr. Jesse Morris talked about how Shiloh can miss half the year, and so that's what I've heard from the doctor. So I don't. That's all I know.
He's got shoulder pads on.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know. I'm just asking.
He's going to start
the shoulder thing.
He's fine. I don't care what the doctor said. He's fine. He's going to start the opener. He's one of the captains on defense. I guarantee you he plays every game. Look, does Shiloh need to practice? Yeah, but he's a vet, bro. And when you get to that point, if you have to miss a couple days of practice to go play hard, that's what he'll do. He's not going to miss any time.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's move into college football here a little bit. I believe you discussed this briefly on JB's show, but Baylor football came out with "We Pay Players," a nice little T-shirt, kind of poking fun at the NCAA a little bit. Obviously, their head coach Aranda spoke at Big 12 Media Day, and he said, when regarding Baylor's recruiting success, he said it's because we pay players. Matt, what's your thoughts on this?
I think it's awesome. It's making a mockery of the NCAA, and good. But Baylor, go pay the shit out of them. Everybody should be wearing these shirts. I want one. Mm-hmm. I just need to have a CU on it because I'm not wearing some Baylor bullshit. But everybody just – the NCAA is such a nutless organization. I love that they're mocking them. Mm-hmm. And I didn't play in this era. Obviously, I'm an old head, but it would have been nice to get paid for the 5 years I was in college. That would have been cool. So, yeah, I'm glad that they're doing this.
Man, I just thought of something. Could you see the NCAA saying you can't do this? You can't. No. You don't ever see that?
No, fuck no. What are you talking about? There's NIL. We can pay players all we want.
Well, I just
we want. Fuck the NCAA and their soft ass.
That's what I'm with you on that. And they're, as JB calls them, the not caring assholes of America.
They're fucking terrible. It's the most. It's one of the most corrupt organizations in sports history. For 100 years. They profited off the backs of all these kids. Mm-hmm. While the coaches got broke off and the fucking TV people got broke off and I got a stipend check. Mm-hmm. And that's fucked up. So I don't give a shit about the NCAA. Fuck that organization and the people that work for it.
Well, speaking of the NCAA, we have another topic here. Sherrod Moore, Michigan head coach. I'll go ahead and read it. New Michigan head coach Sherrod Moore is one of 7 members from the 2023 football program accused of violating NCAA rules in draft of the NCAA's notice of allegations obtained by ESPN. I just kind of want to get your thoughts on this on 0 to 60 here. We got 350 people in here. If you're watching, go ahead and become a member of the Dungeon family for only $2.99. Matt, your thoughts on this?
I mean, just let it go. Mm-hmm. You just look. It's like you're just desperate at this point, NCAA. You'll throw anything against the wall to try and save face because you look so terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Just leave Coach Moore alone. Let it go. They're not doing what you think they're doing. Everybody right now has got their hand in the cookie jar. You can't make everything legal and then try and mandate punishment against guys for little stupid shit like text messaging. I mean, give me a fucking break. It's so ridiculous to me the way that these people think. Like, when we know we don't have any power and everything's legal now, but you know what? Let's drum up some shit from last year's team. So now the kids on this year's team have to suffer. I was part of a team that happened to where, allegations and all this shit with Katie Knighty came out. She was there in 1999. I didn't get there till 2000. In 2004, it all came out. I had to deal with it on my team for something that happened years ago. So now all those kids have to suffer, and Coach Moore's going to get show cause. Get the fuck out of here with this. Get out of here.
Not caring assholes of America.
It just makes me root for Michigan even harder.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, because this is sign stealing, all this crap is they're making an example out of Michigan. Why? This is a widespread thing. They're acting like Michigan's the first one to ever do this.
Because they won the Natty. Because they tried to fuck them last year and suspend Harbaugh a whole bunch and make it harder than just playing the schedule that they had to play. So what really, sealed this whole thing for me was, obviously I worked with a bunch of the guys that played at Michigan last year, but most primarily is Drake Nugent, right? So Drake is their starting center, and now he's in San Francisco killing it, and looks like he's going to make the 53. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, my high school teammate played with Drake Nugent at Stanford.
Yeah, there you go. So Drake, he was talking to me. He actually was on one of the shows a couple months back. You can go back and find it. But when they were at Penn State and Happy Valley, they ran the ball 30 straight times in the second half. They didn't throw it once. Yeah, and then they had 2 kneel downs. So that's 32 straight plays where I don't give a fuck if you know the call or not. We're just mashing the fuck out of you and running the ball straight at you. So all this play copying shit, you still have to play. Everybody knows formations and personnel groupings and primarily what the other team's going to do the majority of the time anyway. So I really think this is played out, and it seems desperate by the NCAA, and it is. It's just, come on, man, fucking move on.
Yeah. I don't understand. Do you think that they're punished? I don't understand why, especially Harbaugh left. They're punishing more. He's a black head coach. I mean, taking over a Michigan program. The kids, the kids this year are not the kids last year. I understand Michigan isn't having a huge turnover, like a portal turnover that like a Colorado is having or another school. But I don't understand how you're going to punish these kids who weren't there previously and not punish the coach specifically as well.
Well, they're being accused. So now they have to do an investigation. So the investigation could take forever. So I think it's just played out. Like the NCAA just needs to lick their wounds and go the fuck away because they look desperate at this point. Mm-hmm. Like we'll take anything. We'll get them on a plea deal. Like they just want to have one pelt on the wall that says "Go Blue" on it.
Yeah, no, that's facts. And let me ask you, if something were to come down against Michigan, how soon would you see that happening?
Not until the season's over.
Yeah, I would even put it a year past that. Even, what do you think?
No, let's say after the season, they'll probably or something will come out in the middle of the year like this could potentially happen, but it's going to take forever to investigate this shit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. No doubt. All right, man. Well, shoot, on this Monday on 0 to 60, I think it was a great show so far. I mean, we broke down the Athlon Sports article with all the wild accusations calling Colorado football real life GTA. Anonymous sources, of course. Just remember that and go read and go. Don't take trigger words and jump at the first thing you see. Go read something and dig and find out your own information because you'll find out the truth pretty quickly. But Matt, any final thoughts on this Monday on 0 to 60?
Yeah. Wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up faster. Have a good day.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Later, B.